Here we are.
Here we are.
No one watches this, so we're fine.
I'm not
Might
worried
as
about
well
it.
not be live.
Oh man, dude, what's up with your video, buddy? Oh,
What do you
okay,
mean?
you're back.
We're good?
You were a little laggy. I
Oh.
got concerned.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you gotta give me. I'm running behind.
It's okay.
Gotta figure out what I want to listen to.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that you listen to music during podcasts. Like, I need to somewhat focus. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I just won't know anything.
I got it. Did it. We're here.
We're here.
Episode 30
Wow.
of ArachNerds, brought to you by Fulvius Apparel, fulviusapparel.com. I'm wearing my Pokey Garden shirt too. Look at that.
Wow. Shout out to Felix.
Pokey Garden. Go back and listen to that episode if you haven't checked it out yet.
It's really cool.
I feel like we have to get him on again at some point here soon. Oh, and as we're speaking, I'm watching Roaches drink from the container things that we talked about with Aaron Pauling.
Aaron, yeah. I'm
sitting here watching them. It's crazy.
Inspirational episode to many many roach keepers such as yourself.
I wasn't, I so far I like this system more than anything else I've used.
That's decent, right?
I also, I took a step further and I put some pure copper pennies in there to keep it from getting super gross and slimy.
Okay.
Because copper's antimicrobial.
Okay.
And so if you get pennies from pre-1982, they're like 100% copper, like 98% copper. And so you put those in the water bowl, it kills the copper ions, kill bacteria in the water bowls.
So did
something I did learn that from Chondros.
Okay. Did you hit the pennies with like a lighter or something? Maybe wash them in the dishwasher?
You clean them, soak them in white vinegar overnight, and they're like brand new.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like brand new, like crazy how the grime just disappears.
That's crazy. I wasn't aware of that.
But it just keeps the water fresher longer. It helps curb some bacteria. Like they used to do the same thing back in like the 40s and 50s with
back in your day,
and the silver dollars in milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just silver ions do the same thing, but
okay.
Just a fun little tidbit for you. But Fulvius Apparel, shirts, hats, hoodies.
Good.
Daytona is right around the corner. Cannot freaking wait. Currently, and I don't know, I got to look at a calendar because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have Daytona pickup available as an option just because
it's getting overwhelming.
I do have to get to a point where I have enough time to make everything before we leave. So it's looking like probably I'm going to probably shoot for like Monday the 3rd to be it.
Okay.
Like that's going to be for Daytona pickup. So I'll make a formal announcement on the socials and stuff. But use the code THN at checkout and get 15% off your order. That's the exclusive promo code for THN listeners and viewers like you. And then the best Discord, the best spider, tarantula,
the one and only Tarantula Addicts, which is discord.gg/TA. Or if you want to make it easier, just hit one of us up and we'll send you the link. Mm-hmm.
You'll go into the introduction section, introduce yourself, all that good stuff. Say that you're there for the Underdark channel.
That's where all the cool kids hang out.
You have access to like all the other channels and stuff too, but like if they know you're there, like for Underdark, I guess that helps them keep tallies of.
You also get the Underdark role, so when there's announcements in the Underdark channel that they mention at Underdark
giveaways and things.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So go check it out. Important. It's so much better than Facebook groups. So much more enjoyable. Everyone's super cool. Again, I still have yet to have a bad experience with anybody on there. It's just so bizarre that I didn't think there was this many people that I enjoyed like chatting with, and it's not just a
It's about
Facebook group.
spiders, dude.
It's like random, all kinds. Even snakes.
Yeah.
We post snakes and stuff in there sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Andy's got snakes. Drit's got snakes. A lot of people that talk snakes. It's
We
pretty
have
cool.
snakes.
We have snakes. I have a couple, 2, 3.
Yeah. What's new?
What's new? You talk first, Justin. You tell me what's going on with like with your Imira. I want to talk about that.
I don't know.
Talk to me about that.
She's not doing anything. She's just looking like she's
Okay.
about to explode.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so nothing from the mirror still.
Okay.
That's been kind of an interesting
Experience.
The word progression, I guess, because like same thing that I had with green trees when I bred those for the first time. I tried not to talk to too many people about what I should do. That way I didn't have too many inputs of information coming at me to where I like got analysis paralysis and kind of was like, well, A, B, and C do it this way, D, E, F do it this way. I don't know what to do. Like, so I try not to. Same thing with the Mira is, I try not to ask everyone and their mother like what I should do. But there was a select handful of people that I picked their brains, and got like.
Whose brains did you pick? So I
talked to Anna, talked to Drit.
Yep, that's a good one. Yep.
You.
Mm-hmm.
I may have talked to Andy. Maybe not specifically about like Mira, but just asking him some general questions as far as like breeding stuff goes. But and then Russ, I feel like I might be forgetting somebody.
That's a decent amount of input, though, dude. Did you see any common trends?
Sources? No, and that's what's been the frustrating part. Is like coming from breeding snakes and stuff, where everything's on a pretty predictable timeline. My frustration has been that I can't seem to get a straight answer on what the timeline would be for the Mira. So it's
there's a lot of variables at play, dude.
There is, and so I did some digging of my own. I went on Arachno boards and looked at posts about people that were breed Mira, YouTube, all that stuff. Just like anything I could find where people basically kind of like laid out like, here's the progression of how things went after I paired, and everything seemed pretty consistent for the most part. But then I couldn't get like a straight answer as far as like, is it 60 days post pairing that you get a egg sack?
It depends.
It's
like that's like the worst.
Like,
yeah.
No one really had like just a definitive like, yes, this is like day 60 to 65 is when they typically should be dropping. So it's just been like, okay, so you kind of get eggs when you get eggs, which is what it is. Obviously, I'm not can't and won't like force them out of her, but to just kind of be navigating this whole thing, not knowing when to expect, X, Y, or Z. In comparison to snakes, where it's, again, like the timelines for people and the biology as far as like reproduction and stuff is pretty stock standard for the most part, depending on the species. Like, house snakes. Okay, I just got a clutch of house snake eggs, right? Woo. 60 days, 60 to 90, depending on, what temperature you're incubating at. It's like, okay, I know what temperature I'm incubating at. So
what temperature are you incubating at?
They're at like 82 on the shelf. The highest point.
So here's
60...
my next question. Can I just interject for a second?
Absolutely.
So Justin, do you have enough vials, tubes, containers for slings? If you get 30 sling, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
You're not like flying by the seat of your pants. Totally. You're just like, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm prepared in like the aspect of like I got the flower beetle culture that's been going forever. I've got vials, I've got moss, I've got all the stuff. Like I'm not worried about that. It's not like I'm deathly worried that I'm going to come home and there's going to be slings. I'm not going to have anything to put them in.
Dude,
it's just not knowing when the hell I'm actually supposed to be getting them.
Sure.
So it's
well, she hasn't even laid the sack yet, dude. So that's
correct.
Step 1, and then she, that sack has to incubate. She's got to palpate it, you know. So it's going to be a second, man.
But it's just like when. Well, then there was the whole thing of like, okay, not disturbing her, but
yeah. So this is interesting.
When she's laying, because you had told me and Russ had mentioned like just leave her alone.
Well, dude, so think about it. If I talk too loud, a centipede could eat its eggs. So like I am of the school of like, listen, we know like with the HMAC, I paired her. She started to look like a balloon. I fed her food until she started to look like she was going to explode. Then I just let it happen. Every so often you check, you look at it. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's a sack there. Cool. I'm not going to shake the box. I'm not going to pick it up and, trip out. But like, yeah, I'll throw her some food, every so often. I'm just like a kind of a set, like less is more, set it and forget it type of guy. You know what I mean? Like the spider decided to lay the sack because the conditions at that point in time, the spider thought were good enough to, get the sack rolling. So I just, let it ride. That's how I do it. Kind of how Dritz does it sometimes. And then also Anna was just like, yeah, I bothered the shit out of my spider, which like that's also a super valid experience because I guess it doesn't matter. I have some of her from here to here. I have them in the other room. They're crushing it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in the position of like I want to split the difference. Like I want to check on her, twice a week, once a week, whatever, on a regular interval, so that when she does drop a sack, I can at least go back and be like, okay, well, it had to have been within the last week or 4 days, 3 days, whatever.
Yeah, in the last 72 hours.
She had not laid.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'm also looking at it from the standpoint. Oh, see, Russ is here. He says, "Don't." I'm also from the standpoint of like I had mentioned to you when we were talking about it. If they were that sensitive to disruption in the wild, that species would be dead, man.
No, that's not true, dude. You have to think about how the spider lives. Like that is a reclusive trapdoor baboon that spends the majority of its life underground behind a trapdoor. Yes, it sees the sun, but not for large periods of time and not for fun. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my
in the aspect of there's other large fauna sharing a space with it, walking on top of said ground. Like there's disruption, there's stimuli.
Absolutely. But like, there's also,
if they're so sensitive to that and they just eat a sack at the first sign of like, oh my God, there's stuff around me.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. So let's back up. So typically in my experience, when a spider eats its sack, the conditions were not right, meaning humidity, temperature was off, or the sack itself, something got fucked up in the laying process. Do you know what I mean by that? Like there was an error somewhere.
Physically wrong. Yeah.
Right. So that is why the spider recuperates, eats its nutrients. Okay. What I'm saying is you want the spider to feel safe so that she can lay no problem.
Correct.
That's why like you and Phil were actually the other Phil, the wolf. You guys were talking about like he was saying like the big scary monster comes like every 3 days and like, you know, the spider's like, oh, I'm finally starting to feel safe, and then you go check again, and then like 3 days later the spider's, you know, finally starting to feel safe, and then you go check again. You know what I mean? Like that's where I kind of like think less is more. Like, you know, she's been paired. You can check on her
But
when she has a sack,
do
but
you, like that was the other aspect of it, of like, okay, so I don't check on her and say that pairing never took, and so I'm just not checking on her, I'm not looking, I'm not doing anything, only to find out
I mean, you'll know
nothing's
because
happening.
next time you see her, her abdomen size will be half if she molts. So you'll
Right.
know.
But it's like I have to check on her to see if that's the case.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it immediately. You could do that in 3 weeks. You could do that in 4 weeks.
Mhm.
Just give her a consistent period of time where she can just kind of vibe. Like, listen, I paired OBT like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. My female looks like a fucking
Which one was
balloon right now, dude. She's gigantic. I'm just not gonna bother her.
the regular Reds?
Yeah, Usambara,
With
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
not with that male that I sent you.
Dude, that was my third spider ever.
Oh,
That female, yeah. Yep. Oh, dude, I forgot my water. I'll be right back.
okay. Well, for context, I'm down the benefit of her burrowing along the wall of the tub, so I can't just take a flashlight and pop in there and look. So, you know, it's like, yes, I don't want to be checking on her twice a day, but I also don't want to be like, well, 6 months, see what happens. Like,
Yeah, so don't let it be that extreme.
like,
Just do it. Dude, give her a couple weeks, dude. Give her a month. Like, I have my OBT enclosure set up in a way that I can look at it without touching it. Same thing with my gravid centipede. I have 2 centipedes on eggs right now.
But you can see them without having to go in the tub.
Correct.
See,
Correct.
I don't have that.
No. I can't see the centipedes. Nope, that's not true. I cannot see the centipedes, and that's what I want. I can see that I can't see them, and that confirms that they're still on eggs based on their burrow. Same thing with the OBT. I know that it's going to be a hammock sack. I know what a hammock sack looks like. The enclosure is in a place where I'll see a hammock sack at some point. Okay, you have the trapdoor spider. You don't have to do that. That's not going to apply, but you don't have to check. You don't have to check every week. Check in 3 weeks, dude. Check in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, maybe offer food, or you could also put the male back in and see what happens. Like, I think you just wait.
Food repeatedly.
Yeah, okay. Then you wait, dude.
So,
now you're less is more, dude. You're the Charmin Ultra.
well, here's the interesting thing, right? She's refused food at least twice within the last month.
Mm-hmm.
But if I come in the mornings to turn on all the lights, because remember, I'm not automated, I turn on all my lights by hand.
Yeah, dude, that's fried.
So I know it just drives you crazy. Okay, I turn on the power strips that they're all connected to. It's like one strip for each wall, basically. Deal with it.
Okay, so what about
I walk in the mornings.
Daytona? What about when you go to Daytona? How are the lights going to come on?
Katie turns them on, or they just don't get turned on. I have a window. It gets light.
Yeah, but why don't you just use a smart plug?
Because I don't like robots.
Dude, I'll literally.
I don't like the machines.
Yeah, but all you need is like a little Govee smart plug. It's like you use Govee hygrometers. So why wouldn't you just use a?
It's not the same. Because I want to have to physically go in there and turn on the lights and look at the animals and like look in the cages that I'm, leaning around to turn on the lights for. Like, I'm too much automation. I don't want to be
streamlines.
I don't. It does.
Streamlines.
It sure does. I just personally don't. I don't want to get lazier than I already am. So, yeah.
Anyway.
So I walk in the mornings, and I'll see her like legs out of the burrow, like she's waiting for food. but then I offer food and she does not eat.
Okay, so listen to this. If you see her legs out of the burrow, she's probably not on a sack, so you don't need to bother her.
Correct. Which usually, if I don't, then I'm like, okay, she's not with child, quote unquote. So
Right. Okay.
but it's not every morning that I don't see her with that. So let's see. Russ said, every time I've bothered a gravid T, I don't get a sack. I fucked up a lot of sacks by doing exactly what you're doing. I care about your success. So just hear me out. Phil is right. Less is more. Okay.
It's like the Charmin commercial, dude. Like the Charmin bears, like with the toilet paper.
Yes, the bears.
That's how I think about this. Now, listen, we're both adults here. I'm just a guy. You do whatever's clever. But either way, I'm excited and I hope that happens.
So here's again the reptile person in me. Here's where I see it is like you wouldn't have a blood just lay eggs and you'd be like, when I see babies, I'll come get them.
No,
like
Justin,
that's totally
different, dude.
You gotta.
Oh, I looked through the window in the enclosure and I saw the eggs, dude. I didn't have to touch her to look at the eggs when I got the blood eggs, dude. That's not accurate.
See what I'm saying is like.
No, I don't. I don't see what you're saying.
Maybe that's where the issue is. I'm just having a really hard time explaining where I'm
no,
at.
Man, listen, I'm just happy.
Like
I'm just happy that you're having
disturb that house snake that just laid a clutch because she's gravid. But I don't know when she's going to give me eggs unless I'm looking to check when I know she's gravid.
Right, so I'm just saying to decrease the frequency. I'm just advocating for a decreased frequency is all I'm advocating for.
It's like, you remember that movie? Remember Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I do. When I actually, dude, believe it or not, Justin,
and he's like, "All right, pop up."
I met Sarah Silverman. I met Sarah Silverman one time, dude, in person. I actually have a picture with Sarah Silverman somewhere in my phone.
Was she in that movie? Forgetting Sarah Marshall? You're thinking of Saving Silverman, which is also a good movie. But
yeah, no, all right, dude.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Can't read.
I do. Wrong movie, but yeah. Sure, yeah.
He's like, all right, pop up. And he pops up. Nope, that's not it at all. Like, get down, pop up. Yeah, okay. Russ is eating a dry pork chop and calling me a dummy. All right. Those little laughing emojis. Laugh it up, Morris.
I think it's really funny, dude. Oh, man. It's going to be exciting when you've got a bunch of little slings and you start screaming like a chimpanzee.
Oh, he said Phil this time. Sarah Silverman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can barely read. What else, dude? What else you got going on down there?
And I mean, that's where we're at with that. Again, she looks freaking huge.
Yeah.
Big. So it's not that I don't doubt that the pairing took. It's just.
Yep.
I like to know timelines, not exact dates necessarily, but rough timelines would be nice. That's just where I'm at. And it's same thing like when I bred the Condors for the first time, like it's nerve-wracking, but once you get that first round under your belt and you have a much better idea of the bigger picture of how the process is, like I'm fine. I'm good.
I've been waiting since March for my orange-legged honey to drop a clutch, and she just did in July.
That's centipede.
Patience is key, dude. Patience is key, is what I'm saying. Dritz paired in Aurora tibialis in 2025, and she laid in 2026.
I said your timeline is depending on how much you mess with them.
I think he's right. I hate to be that guy and point fingers. I'm obviously not an expert.
I'm just spitballing here, okay?
Dude,
hear me
spitball
out.
Me.
I'm just chewing some fat. I got a lot of it, okay? I got a lot. What if
talk to me?
We are giving those spiders a little too much credit in the mental capacity department.
Oh yeah, I don't know, dude. I just like don't touch the spiders after they're pregnant. I'm not sure. It's like I'm not getting that deep into it, bro. I just don't touch the bugs after they're pregnant because I wait for the sack and then I just leave it.
No fat on these pork chops, Russ said. Okay. But they're dry. Yeah, that's like I can understand like what Wolf and I had talked about when we were discussing it briefly. Like
it's just my opinion too, Justin.
If you were going in and like straight up destroying the burrow and like completely upending the entire
I mean
thing,
displacement
like,
I mean that's totally different,
after a
dude.
certain amount of time, like yes, it would be like this is a bad spot, I need to move. But we're talking about me literally pulling the tub down, lifting the flap, light, nothing, cool, close, back. Like that's it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, dude, time is gonna tell. Time is gonna tell.
You know what the problem is?
What?
The big overall problem.
What is the big overall problem?
That's what the overall problem is.
I mean, dude, do you think I know what I'm doing? I literally just I'm pissing into the wind up here, dude.
With your mouth open. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Eyes closed, mouth open. Yeah. No,
but other than that, I got a bunch of molts I got to get under the microscope. That erratum
scope them out, dude.
From Mike, I got to look at still. I went to go look at some the other night and then realized my microscope was dead and I had to recharge it. So I was gonna do it tonight. Didn't have time. So
that's electric.
It'll be a Friday night project, I reckon. I lost an arboricola. That was a bummer.
Oh, dude, I gotta get some more of those. Those are some of my favorites. I sent my mail to Kara.
Another major happening was my female striata is no longer. Don't know what the hell happened there. Talked to Anna. Talked to No. Probably something bacterial. Best way I can describe it, because at first when I saw it, I was like, is this DKS? Took some videos, sent them to Anna, and they agreed that it was something neurological, but they didn't necessarily think it was DKS. They suspected that it was either fungal or a bacterial infection of some sort that was causing her to just, I call it glitching, because it was like she could move, but it was very awkward. It was almost like she couldn't tell where she was going.
She was like lagging.
Kind of, yeah. And it was weird. So
yeah.
Probably something ventilation related, I think. I needed more. So there was dealing with that. I did what I could, gave her more ventilation, gave her more airflow, offered her some food. She wanted none of it, like pre-killed.
Sure.
Tried to get her on some water, didn't notice her drinking, and she just continued to pretty much stay the same. There was some improvement at first where like her reaction, her reactivity to like touch was much faster than it was, the day prior. But eventually she just rolled. So I'm thinking it was bacterial, maybe dehydration, probably a combination of the two. At first, I thought possibly it was a bad feeder, but Anna brought up a good point of if that was the case and my feeders are coming from the same place, then I would have issues with other spiders, which I did not. So that was the suspect, but it wasn't the primary one.
I don't know. Her body condition looked really good, dude, with the pictures you sent. So I don't even know, like.
It wasn't
not like she looked
by any
like
means.
Yeah, dude. I'm like really surprised if it was like dehydration. Like I like the bacterial / viral kind of hypothesis.
Which narrowing it down even further, like bacterial would make more sense because like fungal, there wasn't like noticeable fungal growth in
Yeah, I
her
mean,
hollow. Like, there wasn't.
you'd have to talk to Noah about that. I don't even.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm saying it
that's
wasn't like I looked in there, was like, oh my god, there's mold everywhere. Like there really wasn't
Yeah.
anything. So I was like
Right.
fungal, and I'm kind of like, I've got other stuff
Right.
that's in like the very similar scenario and set up with no issues. So
Right.
fungal, maybe. And at the same time, I also told Anna, I was like, it's entirely possible that it was just congenital. Like maybe
She
just,
could.
maybe
Yeah.
there was
Maybe
just
it was
something wrong with
developmental.
her.
Yeah.
Maybe there was just
Yeah.
something, like she just was one of those ones that just wasn't meant to make it. Like that is something I feel like gets overlooked overall with like the stuff we're keeping, be it reptiles or
So
stuff. Like sometimes there's not necessarily a definitive like thing you did wrong. Sometimes it's just happens. Like sometimes it's nothing you can do
100%.
anything about. And I feel like that gets kind of backseated a lot to people having to figure out exactly what happened. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but also don't write it off as like maybe this is just what it was. Like maybe it just is, you know. I don't know.
And do you think it potentially could have been an issue with like the sucking stomach, or how the like kind of the hemolymph in the spider moved, like based on?
Well, that would be a hydration thing.
But I don't know though. Her body condition, she looked good though, dude. Like I don't know. I'm not like an expert by any means, but like
I do think it was neurological.
it just didn't look like a dehydrated spider in my little tiny minutia experience.
Yeah,
little baby boy opinion.
So that sucked. I have that male who's, I think, coming into pre-molt that is going to you now because Kara sent him to me for that female. So I told Kara, I was like, well, my female's on her way out. This is before she actually like officially rolled. And so I told her, I was like, I'm going to send the male to Phil. And then if he can make stuff happen, we'll just you know, split slings 3 ways, whatever. And she basically was like, don't even worry about slings right now. Just focus on getting to that point, you know? So
yeah,
like, okay, fair enough.
My female looks good, dude. I'm pretty sure she's mature. So, I mean, I've definitely been feeding her, but I've not been, like slamming her with food, just yet. Cause I kind of been, you know, waiting to really precondition her. You know what I mean? That will certainly be interesting. That is not a pairing I will be doing on my own, I don't think.
No,
I think we got to bring him to the Underdark, and maybe we have Dritz supervise that with me too. You know what I mean? Or some, you know, get some other eyes on that, just because I don't know. I've only done baboons on my own. Pokies are a different ball game. Trying to think. You got house snake eggs.
Yeah, that was an interesting one too, because I had the mailing with her multiple times for 3 weeks, 4 weeks on, and then I'd give him, you know, a week or two off, and then I put him back in, and he was constantly by her side. Like, dude, she got no personal space, whether they were locked or not. Dude was there, and so I was like, okay, it's a good sign. Never saw any locks or anything, and then she shed probably 2 weeks ago, and I was like, well, maybe that's a prelay, because it did kind of come out of nowhere. I palpated a little bit, and I thought maybe I felt some. They were small, so I was like, those might be in like slugs. So I was like, well, you know, she's still got time. If that was a prelay shed, like whatever, I'll throw her some food. She ate a small fuzzy. Offered her 2, she ate 1, and so then the next day or the day before after that, I walked in to check on her, and she had laid. So
wow.
I checked on her when I had fed her, and I noticed she looked more gravid than she did, you know, previously. But we're only talking a span of a couple days, so I'm like, oh, she's got time. She's not going to lay yet because she's just now showing signs that she's gravid, right? So I was like, okay, she probably is gonna drop, because I palpated her again and I felt much more definite eggs going on. So then I was like, okay, cool. She'll lay in a week or two. And so then I came back in the next morning, 6 egg clutch. I need to candle them. I'll probably do that tonight when we're finished up here because I candled them initially and didn't really see anything. So it's my first time breeding house snakes. It's not rocket science. It's pretty straightforward, but
right.
I don't know. They're small. I mean, they're small snakes to begin with, as babies especially. But like,
Should just hit Warren up, dude. That's Warren.
Some of those eggs just look duddish.
Duddish. Are they like boob eggs? Is it like a boob egg?
There was like one or two that had kind of like they looked okay, but then they'd have like weird points on like one end or something. So I don't know. We'll see.
You got to feed your snakes.
Well, my plan is, I'll start hitting her with food a little more, and maybe if I can get her to drop a second clutch, that'll look better. But
yeah, it's a good thought process. I like that.
Little eating machines, man.
So now it's just incubating up in the top shelf you were talking about?
Yeah, I put them on top of the cube that has a pair of rhinos in it, and it's
nice.
like a steady 80 to 83 up there.
Nice.
A little bit of fluctuation because I put a Govee right next to it, right next to the box.
Wait, Justin, I thought you hated automation. You're using a Govee?
It's not automation. It's a measuring stick.
That automatically refreshes.
When I tell it to on my phone, I love Govees. They're great. I just don't use stuff that I don't have to be like, oh yeah, it'll turn itself on and off whenever I tell it to. I don't have to go into my room for days because it turns on everything off and on its own. Like,
well, why wouldn't you go in your room just to look at your animals?
I'm just saying. It forces me to get in there and make sure I'm turning on stuff and checking on things and being present.
Do you have cameras in your room?
I used to. If I was parents, like chondros, like I'd have a camera just to go back and look, overnight to see if there are any locks. But no. Other than, I have some. I don't use them. They're not plugged into anything. They're buried somewhere in my room. I don't honestly know where they're at. But
that's wild. I have 3 in my snake room, dude. I can look at everything.
Yeah, anytime I've had them, I've used them specifically just to be able to check in on snakes if I'm at home and I saw them paired that morning, seeing how long they're locked up for, or going back and seeing if there were any locks overnight. But
yeah, I have one on one of the really big whitebeard females I have that ate her eggs this year. And she just doesn't want to be around any males. And I have been literally throwing food at her, dude. Like throwing like mice, fish, chicken gizzards, dubia, like supplemented baby food, like literally just throwing food at this centipede, like trying to get her to drop another clutch. Because if she does, dude, this thing's the size of a corn snake, dude. Like Carol Baskin is a big
huge one. Yeah.
She's a big girl.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so that could be like another 70 pling clutch, dude. That would be so much fun.
They're too quick.
Yeah, well, Justin, you are an interesting individual.
Why?
You're a silly goose sometimes.
Because I don't want centipedes?
No. It's just I just keep remembering that time that Cambridge I got out, dude. And it was just like on your ceiling. And you're like, oh, motherfucker.
Like, I was like, you son of a bitch. Just staring at him. He was just taunting me. Thought it was hilarious. I still have that.
Yeah, I mean, that is
hilarious.
Keller said the white beard he got for me is demolishing food. Yeah, dude. That's what they do.
I did have our buddy Mason send me some spiders. He's getting more and more into centipedes because you're a bad influence on people.
I'm terrible influence. Yeah, dude,
So
he's got a couple of my. He just actually asked me to set aside some of the black cherry subspinipes that I just got too. He's got quite a few now.
Yeah, he sent me the speckled pumpkin patch. Was it the Guerrero eye?
What is it? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. It's female. So
Oh,
he had
nice.
he had a molt that he had pulled and set
Nice,
aside,
dude.
put in a little deli cup in the box. So I looked and it's a
Oh,
girl.
sweet.
Pretty pumped
Oh, that's
about.
sweet, dude.
I
Wow. Shout out to Mason, dude.
Really like the I like the dwarf stuff, man. Like I'm really enjoying those.
Yeah. I keep trying to get Mason to let me send him a blood python. That's like my mission.
Molts are fun. I had one of the electric blues molt, which those have been tricky because I haven't been able to get one that doesn't disintegrate.
Dude, that's the problem.
But
is like whenever
these are now big enough though to where
okay.
they should not fall apart when I'm doing it.
Sure.
So
Sure.
There's one of them of the three because they're the ones that came from you. One of the three, I'm fairly certain is a boy, and then the other two I have yet to get a conclusive molt from. But I've got that erratum. I've got one of the hottie hotties, which is I had it marked as a male, but double checking. I'll double and trickle tap just for the practice.
Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Yeah. Well, because you'll feed differently. You'll feed. You know what I mean? Like you can time that shit, so that's important.
Mason sent me one of the Linnathele megathyloides.
Oh, talk to me about that.
Also molted within the last day or so. So I have that molt. Apparently, Hannes was saying those have a pretty similar setup in terms of like being able to look at molts under a microscope.
Oh, so you could finagle it, dude?
Yeah. So we'll look at that. I've got just a whole little cup of molts to look at. I got another
skin bin.
The other Leetsy that I have yet to get a molt at. Finally got one from it that's decent size, so I'll be able to I think, get pretty comfortable about seeing if that one is a male or a female because the other one is a female. Both the Catapelma olivaceum are females, which those have really interesting spermatids.
Oh, I was actually looking at those earlier today. Those are really cool spiders.
That whole genus is really cool, man. Like those olivaceum are so much fun. They're just
little savages.
They are like mine are. They're interesting because it's almost like they're curious about what you're doing when you go to open. Like mine will come out sort of when I pick up the cup to go sit on the table and feed them. Like they'll start coming out of the burrow, like they know.
Oh, they know.
But then like you open the lid and they're like, oh wait, no, this isn't. But then they'll start coming out again. Like they're curious enough to where they want to come check it out, but they're also like, I don't want to get swiped by a bird or something. So,
interesting.
Yeah, Devin said she's looked at two of the Linnathele, and they're so drastically different. She looked at Phalanx and Serracata. This is the megathyloides, but I want to say that species may have gotten split or something. I was doing some
reading sort of taxonomy
where like I don't know that megathyloides is valid anymore. Like it might be Serracata now. Honestly, I don't remember. But yeah, man, you're talking about freaking heavy webbing. Those things,
they're fast and they web heavy.
Yeah, I chased that one around the floor briefly when I was unpacking.
Why is that?
Because it's fast.
Yeah. Were you using a tub?
I think so. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. So I usually do, but the one that I usually use is full of a bunch of empty vials and stuff I got to wash and clean, and I don't have anywhere else to put them, so I'm like, I'm just going to raw dog it. I'm I'm just gonna go for it.
The true dude.
Look, so far,
Bro, you can't have centipedes. It's not that
I'm
it's
okay with
just
that.
it would be a
Maybe
safety thing.
maybe I do this on purpose so that I don't get centipedes because you know what's
That
gonna
I
happen
hope so.
if
I
do.
hope so, Justin.
I didn't think of that as a good defense strategy, but now I'm all in on it. That's exactly why.
All you gotta do is just get a big. You go to Walmart, right? And you get a 27-gallon, one of those black 27-gallon tubs with the yellow lid. It's like
so you
not
know I just
expensive.
take those those shallower critter keepers, like the bigger ones.
No, that's not.
That's what I've been using for spiders and stuff, and it has been working out fantastically.
Because you don't have anything of size, dude.
False. The big stuff I don't even use the tray for because it's big. It ain't got nowhere to hide. It's not like the damn Cambridge eye that just hit the floor.
We work different. We work different.
We do work very different. You should know that.
We're different.
Christmas tree tote. That's over.
Christmas tree tote. That's facts.
By the time it gets to the other end of it, it's going to be out of the. If we're talking spiders, like it's going to be out of the damn tub and gone anyways.
No, so dude, so you could also put moss in the tub, so that the spider like crumple up paper towel,
Great Wall trick. Yeah.
Like Justin, dude, I just feel like there's things that you could do to mitigate risk, and you just like you live.
Maybe I just
fast
live a
and
boring.
loose.
Maybe I just live a boring life, and that's the little bit of excitement I get.
You want to feel something?
Yeah.
You live
that
fast.
Little moment of panic I get when that Vietnam silver just hits the floor, and I'm like, oh my god!
Stop!
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I've only had 2 things make a run. Technically 3 make a run for it when I'm rehousing. Okay, one of them was the first metallic I had, and it was a juvie. It wasn't like little. It wasn't big. And then that Cambridge eye, and then that Linothelli.
Dude, that Cambridge eye.
That Linothelli got away from me for like 30 seconds. That Linothelli like came out, went on my wrist, probably did like 3 laps around my arm, and then hit the floor, and then like just stopped, hit a bin or a tank or something, and just stopped. And I was like, okay, cool, and I got it, and we're good.
So I was using one of those 27 gallon bins, like the big Home Depot bins. And my girlfriend was over, and my girlfriend's cousin was here with his girlfriend, and they wanted to see some of the animals and the spiders. So that's good. Devin answered your question.
Megathyloides is Sericotta now, apparently.
So I pulled out the big Velocipedes I have, the big Omothymus Velocipedes. I pulled out her tub, and I like opened the lid and stuff. And like, she's all like scrunched up. So I like, just like patted her with the brush and like just tried to get her to like, take a couple steps so they could see how purple this is. And the spider ran up the brush, up my right arm, jumped off my shoulder onto the floor, then ran past my girlfriend's feet into a cabinet in my kitchen. So I had to cup it in a cabinet and then get it back in the enclosure. And it took like probably 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, talking about Christmas tree totes, you're also assuming that I could fit something like a Christmas tree tote in my room and be able to work in it and around it, and I cannot. My room is not big, dude.
Well, so Justin, the thing is like,
understand my pain when you see it, because it's also going to be messy and cluttered, and it's going to drive you crazy because we're not.
I'm cracandy organized, and it's like, it's bad.
And you're going to have an aneurysm when you come to my house.
That's good.
You're going to have a stroke.
Oh God, I can't wait. So
you'll see the space heater that I work around, because I won't even get it out of the room.
So, dude,
sleep in the Christmas tree tote. I don't think that'll happen either.
Justin, I was gonna say that like you're really nimble and athletic and like light on your feet. You know what I mean? I was gonna try to give you some credit. Like I don't know, dude. This is gonna be wild, dude. I think I'm most excited for Waffle House. Like I want to see like how sketch that is.
You gotta see if you want like the full experience of Waffle House, though. You have to go at like 1 a.m. on a Friday night.
Yeah, yeah,
to get the full like the door to Narnia side. You gotta go there late, like midnight, 1 a.m.
You got to go there early,
Friday
bro.
night. Because
Yeah,
if you go there, 3 a.m., like nobody's gonna be there. The place is empty, but there's people working.
right.
They're just sitting around
Right.
playing on their phones and collecting Pokemon cards and stuff. Which I watched 2 of the employees one night argue. I guess they were roommates and they weren't getting along, and like one of them was doing something with Pokemon cards, and the other one was like pissed at him, and so they were talking about how they're gonna fight. And I'm like, if y'all could do that right here, like right now, and I'm sitting while I'm eating my dinner, like that'd be awesome. Like I'll put money down on the bigger dude. It's
Maybe you make a little something on that at Waffle House. Yeah, I like that.
Just no knives, and you can't use the grill as a weapon.
Yeah, it's waffle v waffle combat. They gotta wear waffles as like gloves and stuff. It's crazy. Wow, yeah, that's gonna be wild, dude. I'm excited to see what kind of bins you use to rehouse stuff.
You shouldn't be excited. You should be worried.
I'm
I feel like
bro.
I already know the response I'm gonna get.
I'm just gonna love it,
know
dude.
it. You're gonna walk into my room and be like, "What the fuck?" Because it's not big, and I am a large man.
I'm a big guy too, dude. Trust me. Yeah.
You'll understand my pain and why there's a lot of stuff I don't keep because I literally just don't have anywhere. I don't have the space for it. I don't.
Yeah. I know. I feel that, dude.
You'll understand my love for dwarf species more when you see it. It'll
Maybe. I don't know. I'm a jar of dirt guy.
Yeah. Well, Mason also sent me a female Villicella.
Oh, would you look at that?
Cool. I think my Gabonensis should be approaching ready.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple I haven't
pretty
seen
cool.
from men, and I think they've been in they're molting or have molted and just haven't revealed themselves yet.
That's pretty cool. I got a couple of Anna's Villicella. They're fucking crazy, dude.
See, those like Heterothele, man, those things move. Like anytime I'm rehousing stuff, if there's one thing that I'm worried about taking off to where it's like I'm definitely not getting that back, it's the
dude, they're so fast and so small,
man. It's crazy how fast they are.
Yeah,
like there's fast. There's little
fast.
Pokies fast. There's Seriopagabus Melopius or whatever they're called now, like that fast. And then there's like the Heterothele, dude, and I feel like it's just another level of quick.
Yeah, that first step is killer, man. They always get you with that first step,
You get anything new? What you got going on?
So, 2 days ago, I was in the snake room doing snake stuff, and I saw some little plings moving around in the black cherry subspinipes, like little tub that I have for the gravid female that I had. And so I dug her up, and I got 42.
Yeah, that was a cool video with her like hanging out on the side while all the babies were scattering.
Yeah, she was not thrilled that I was there. So got her out, separated all the babies, let them settle for like a day or two. I fed them all this morning before work. Just pre-killed runners, and dude, it's crazy. I get a Facebook message here right now. You got to play this.
I was thinking about it too, and I meant to ask you this, but there's no better time than now. So you worry about the female eating eggs and/or plings before they disperse, right?
So it depends on the
does she-
time frame.
will she
Depends on the
not-
time frame.
Will she not bother them if they've like
If they
dispersed them
have
through the
legs
thing?
after, so typically after 60 days, if they have legs and they've molted a couple times, it's very unlikely that she'll eat them. These were literally leaving her body. And so, yeah, you should play that little video because that's one of them eating. Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, look at that thing. Fucking going for it.
Yeah, that's like they're just little set. Like they don't have a problem with food. They don't have a problem establishing. Like at all.
Damn.
Yeah, there's no problem eating here. Every single one ate. Like that one is literally for Warren's son Conrad, actually.
And how
They
much of
always
that
said him.
are they eating? Like, is there anything left, or are they eating like half of it?
So a lot of times, like in that instance, they're gonna eat like see how I mean that's a pretty good sized roach, right?
Yeah.
And I give them that on purpose because I want them to absolutely gorge themselves
Mhm.
first. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they're just eating, again, this is just my experience. They're just eating like the abdomen and the soft parts of the roach. So I maimed that roach and I made sure that there was like guts and stuff coming out of the back end.
Mhm.
So once that roach is like subdued, a lot of times that they'll just eat like the stomach and the internals and stuff. And I actually gave mom a fuzzy mouse and she ate the majority of the fuzzy mouse. I'll send you a couple more videos. She ate the majority of the fuzzy mouse, the majority of the innards, like all the organs, the heart, basically cleared out the rib cage and the chest cavity. It was pretty cool, dude. These subspinipes, man, they are metal. Yeah, I just sent you a couple more little videos. But yeah, I put mom in like it's kind of like a fossorial. It's like these enclosures here, these top ones up here. It's like I set them up like I would set up a fossorial tarantula, you know, from Asia, and you know these guys are very fossorial. A and then B, they love to make burrowing. You know, they love to burrow. They love to make chambers, and it holds humidity well. And that's really not a huge centipede. That's like maybe a 6-inch centipede. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not huge. Maybe 7. I don't know. Probably closer to 6. But yeah, those are literally all already spoken for. They flew. So very exciting. That's mom eating. So I've got a confirmed pair, and then I've got 3 or 4 other ones that are maybe that size too. I've got a pretty good group of them, so I wasn't too worried about. Look, she moved the mouse too. She pulled it out of the cup and dragged it. It's crazy how strong they are, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think about that,
They're
Justin?
freaking all up in it, dude.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the time I fed a pinky to a pair of Hibana and then felt fucking terrible because I thought it would be a quick death and it is not. I felt like a massive piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a that was a frozen thawed rodent. Like that was not, you know, I was not alive in any capacity. I also made sure to cut that rodent so that she could get at the innards, just because she was. I mean, she was famished, dude. Absolutely famished. She ate that mouse for a couple hours, and it looked like someone took an ice cream scoop and scooped the entire inside of the mouse out. And it was just like the bones, the spine, and like the husk.
Mm-hmm.
And she's literally fat as shit. She's not even burrowed, dude. She's just sitting on that piece of cork right now, just like fat as shit. So we'll let her molt and then we'll pair her again.
How long do you think it's going to take for her to be back to 0 to pair again?
A good bit, dude. She's like wicked fat now. I gave her a lot of food, and it's going to take her a couple weeks to molt when she goes into that cycle. So luckily, my other subspinopees, they just came out of a molt cycle, but so did my big Celebes purple female. So I'm going to really try to pair her. I've been really trying to pair some white beards. And I've been waiting for both my female Celebes purples are, one is actively in pre-molt right now, and one literally just molted last week. It's eaten twice for me. I've been giving it silver sides, heavily supplemented silver sides, just because I want to just throw protein at this thing. So I just also ordered some more baby food, so we'll give it some baby food. We'll give it some dubia roaches. So we'll really get a varied diet in there. And then I've got an army of Celebes purple males. So I'm going to try to protect him as best I can. Shit happens.
One's bound to hit, right?
If you keep throwing dick at her, eventually the centipedes will
one
come
makes
around.
Its way in.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes there's casualties, and you gotta, it's the game that the male invertebrate plays. It's a dangerous game, Justin. It's someone's got to do it.
Somebody.
And,
why not me?
It's not you, no. So yeah, we're gonna try to do some Celebes purple pairing. I really want to try some more Pisioflava pairing, but one of my females' butthole keeps falling out, so I'm working on that. Trying to get her to molt so that her butthole
Is that the same one that you were having issues with?
Yeah, it's a weird butthole thing. So just trying to kind of mitigate that by keeping the soil, like the substrate, super humid, like moist. And then also really make sure I feed her some high protein food so that I push her to molt, because when centipedes molt, they do evert their genitals. So
same.
The butthole is going to, but the butthole is going to fall out anyway. It's just when she crawls out of her skin, it'll go back in. So that's kind of my goal with her. I have another gigantic Pisioflava female from Frank Soma that showed no interest in my males. And I fed her a bunch of fish, and I haven't checked on her in probably a week and a half. And I'll check on her within the next couple days, see how she's doing. She's still kind of in quarantine, letting her kind of settle and acclimate. And we'll see if we can get some Pisioflava action going. I have 6 Pisioflava males, so I will literally be just like throwing males. Like, go pair. Someone's gonna get eaten. Maybe someone might get. I can only do so much, dude.
It's a numbers game.
That's all it is. Paired Gigas. Paired one of my really big Histocratus gigas female. And I have been shoveling dubia roaches into that enclosure. Like 2, 3 at a time, adults, and she just eats them. Literally like it's like candy, dude. She's huge.
And the locks and stuff look good? Look solid?
Yeah, I took a video. I paired her twice. My big gigas girl, I paired her twice, and I got video of everything, and I sent it to Dritz. And
the same male or 2 different males?
Same male. Terp Nuts.
Sure.
Yeah, his name is Terp Nuts. Yeah, he was not mine, but he's a stud, dude. He's the type of guy that just goes down the burrow, doesn't even knock. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, like a little head. A little provocative head gesture. So got that done twice. So now I'm just keeping her moist, feeding her. I will definitely be sending you some more Gigas because you keep killing all the ones that I send you. So we'll send you some more of those. Then I have a second female Gigas from Kara that she got from Marshall Arachnids for me. So I tried to pair her and she tried to eat the male twice. And I was like, okay. So I've been like feeding the shit out of her this week. And I'm going to try to pair her this weekend with Devin. So we'll bring her to the Underdark. See if I can pair her this weekend with Devin. That just gives me more time to literally throw food at this spider, dude. It's like I could give her a mouse, dude, and she would eat it like no problem. It's like the hunger knows no bounds. Like two
Bottomless pit.
dubious. Yeah, dude. They just house it. It's so cool.
Fucking Pac-Man frogs and spiders.
Yeah. Yeah. And so one day, a young Justin Smith will have some Gigas that he'll keep successfully and he'll understand why I freak out over him.
Yeah, I mean, now that I know what I was doing wrong, I'm a fucking idiot.
Hey, you keeping him like OBGs? No. Not at literally.
Why did
I was like, Justin,
fucking
what?
diet pill? I was like, what are you? It's like,
what? It's like, yeah, dude, I'm just keeping them dry. I'm like, dude, these live on riverbanks. Like these
dude,
these are very close proximity to water.
Keep dying.
I'm like, Justin, I might be keeping them the exact opposite of you, buddy. You're like, oh.
Just because it has like Niger Delta and stuff in the name doesn't mean they're necessarily living in the fucking Delta.
Dude, they live on
like
riverbanks.
New River Alterna aren't living in a river or on the banks.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Alterna, big dog.
Saying I didn't take it literally. Is the problem? I don't know what I'm doing.
Now you do, dude. You're the Gigas expert.
I'm ready now. Yeah, fuck. Like they were cool while I had them. After a while, I was like, how come I don't see them anymore? And then I was like, let me do a proof of life. And I was like, oh, that's why I don't see them anymore, because they're fucking mummies. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Not proud of it. The HMAX are doing good, though. You're muted. Maybe your earbuds might have died or something. Why does he look so confused?
Oh, what about now? Are you good?
Oh, yeah.
You hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my HMAX are like chainsaws. It's kind of crazy.
That little Oresis is growing like a freaking weed too, man.
I love mine.
Dude, that is such a fun. Like I fed mine tonight when I got home. I was feeding some other stuff because I got some crickets for Jerome. The baby, not a baby, the young veiled chameleon I got earlier.
What's his full name? What's his full name?
So the girls want his name to be Bruce. I like Jerome.
Jerome Bettis.
Jerome's likely going to be his middle name.
The boss.
I just named him after the tortoise and tires. I don't just is he a football player? Is that
you didn't know Jerome Bettis?
No. It's the name of a tortoise in the show, dude. I don't.
If you look in the group with me and Mike, like me and Mike were both like the boss, because like he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
And like, yeah, you're just like making heinous
Uh-oh.
I don't know what
Are you
to say,
there?
Justin. Yeah, dude, I'm here.
My
Can you hear
power
me?
flickered very briefly, and I don't think my internet went out, but
Okay, can you hear
I'm
me?
still here. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can. It's Marco.
Polo.
Good. Okay,
Either
yeah. So
way, he's
Paratigas,
awesome. Got him.
Jerome,
Yep. So
Jerome
I was feeding
Bettis.
crickets. And those little H Max, man. They don't play around.
No, and Mom is on literally another gigantic sack. So I'm like I'm literally maybe keeping like 2, and then the rest are like they're going to drits. Like I physically can't deal with another 203 spiders, dude. That was the most animals I've ever dealt with in my life, dude.
There's a lot.
That's a lot of spiders, dude. I'm pretty good. I'm like really organized and shit too. And I was like, holy shit, like these gotta go. Like I can't keep 203, bro. That's too many. That was like double my whole collection, on top of my whole collection. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was good. That was good, dude. Yeah, mom's sack is freaking huge. It's like literally glued to the cork. It's like a giant like mound, and she just needs it like dough.
Does she really?
Yeah, it's so cool to watch, dude. They're awesome spiders.
I do got to order more of those little vertical containers I like with the little trap door lid on the top.
Dude, no, don't get those.
I got to rehouse some stuff, man.
No,
Stuff's
listen.
outgrowing.
Get spice containers. I'll send you the Amazon link. You want to get those spice containers because then you can open the lid just like the top, the spice part, and you can water from up there and you can feed, and the spider can't get out. It's taller, and those little boxes that you have, those lids come off all the time and they don't seal that well.
Are we talking about the same thing?
We are. I know exactly what you're talking about. The tall rectangular AMAC ones.
No.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, these have the little door on top. Like there's the lid that comes off, and then there's the little door.
This one? These ones here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, these are the best. Yeah, you need more of these.
There's a smaller version.
Oh, yeah. These are fire.
Some of those Ornata and Rufalata I have gotta get bumped because they've
shout out Felix.
They've outgrown those little
I know AMAC one of my
boxes that Dritz recommended that I do love. I love those little square.
One of my Ornatas got to go in here too. Dude, he just won't
those little hard plastic ones that Dritz sent me the link to, dude. I freaking love those for small stuff. Like that is such a perfect size.
It's the spice vials, dude. The spice things. I'm telling you.
The only thing I don't like about those little harder plastic ones is like sometimes the drill bit will like squeal, and it's like
okay. So I'll send you. No, you're playing yourself, my friend.
And there was a bigger size he sent me too that I hadn't got. That also.
I'm gonna show you the way. Okay.
3.3 by 3.3 by 3.3. And they look good. They look nice.
You look good.
Where are you sending it?
This right here, I'm gonna Facebook message it to you. This here, these are awesome spider enclosures. Okay, I have been using them for arboreals. I've been using them for fossorials. Dritz just texted me breeder boxes. Yes, the man knows.
What do you mean?
Those are the Superior Shipping Supplies ones that I was just showing.
Oh yeah. I get them on Amazon too. I think they're about the same price as Superior sells them. They're comparable. I think you just get more of them from Superior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at what I just sent you.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Russell asked what he missed. Phil has centipedes. The end.
Yeah, right there. I love those for spider enclosures.
Do you have one with you?
In the other room, I can go grab it if you want to see it.
I want to see
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Compared to like your hand, I'm just curious, like actual size. Get a 24 pack of these bad boys for $29.99.
So, do you see this?
Oh yeah.
So look, this is a pen. Okay. Then what's awesome is you've got the perforated one and the non-perforated one. So you can feed through here, water through here. You don't have to worry about escapees. Thanks for the gigas, Russ. Escapees, Justin Smith. And the plastic is super robust and durable, so a drill will not squeal. They're very easy to ventilate.
They make them like this makes them look freaking huge.
Yeah, thanks, Devin. I know. It is a palm shaker. You goddamn right. That is Russell's right. I'm telling you, dude. Every so often, a guy named Phil has a good idea, and this is one of them. Okay, $30 for all this. You can use these. These are great for pokies. These are great for baboons. These are great for centipedes. These are, if you ventilate these correctly, these are great for little centipedes too. I could put some subspinipes plings in here. You know what I mean? A lot of ways to do it, Justin Smith.
Oh yeah.
I think you'd like these. I think you would do really well with these.
Let me see. Damn, why does fucking Amazon make everything so damn difficult to navigate?
I think you're just old.
Maybe that's
I'm putting this back.
$20.25. Oh, there we go. See those little breeder boxes are the 19 fluid ounce. How big were those spice containers?
21 fluid ounces, dude. Yeah. Justin, listen. Justin.
I'm listening.
You gotta, dude, I would never fuck with you, man.
I know. I just like those little boxes.
Dude, and I hear you, but I'm telling you, the spice jars are more utilitarian. I'm telling you. You gotta just float me here, dude. Float, like, you got it.
Maybe I'll give them a shot. I don't know.
Dude, listen, I think you would. What if you're like, oh wow, Phil, these spice jars are great. Shit. Nah, I'll just use those AMEC boxes that fall over and shit and crack, and then I won't plug my roaches on heat. I won't put my roaches on heat.
Oh my god, we've gone over this. They're in the garage with me right now. It's hot. They're reproducing. I finally have baby discoids or dubia. I don't know. I've got discoids and dubia together in a tank. I saw babies of one of the two, and I fed some to Jerome.
Little babies.
I do need to place a substantial order for some more runners. I was talking to Russ about that the other day. I was like, "Hey, you got any red runners you don't want?" Because I need to inject some life into my group and really.
You know who you can hit up for that is Kara or Aaron Pauling.
See, I wanted to. I was looking at Aaron's website, and the only issue is it's so freaking hot, and they're like hold for pickup at the post office, and I have 2 post office near me, and so I don't know which one it would necessarily go to. And then
Justin, so hold on, stop. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yes. You give them the address. What do you mean you don't know which post office it would go to? I've
had issues in the past where I was supposed to pick it from post office, so I went to the one that I thought they would be going to, and they're like, "Yeah, it's not here." It's the post office, dude. I don't trust them.
Dude, you're afraid of govies and and fucking the post office. Dude, Justin, man, I love you to death, but I don't know how you do it, buddy.
Well, it's just like that male Murnus that I told Andy I would send to him, but it's been so freaking hot, and like, dude's gonna
Yeah, but
freaking roast
Andy,
by the
no,
time he
dude,
gets over
Andy.
there.
Okay. The problem is Andy lives on the face of the sun.
Yes.
Okay, so I like the temperatures that he's experiencing in New Mexico are straight up insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, I wouldn't be going outside. It's like
Dude, we've been in triple digits here in the day. It's crazy.
yeah, but dude, like in New Mexico, like Texas, dude, Texas is fucked. I don't know how people are surviving that heat. You know what I mean?
I find triple digits Texas to be much more comfortable than triple digits South Carolina, personally. But you ask someone like Russ in Texas, and they'll say, "No, I prefer the freaking swamp air of the southeast in 100 degrees."
Yeah, but Russ also literally lives on the sun too.
Right. I'm just saying, it's just same suck, just different flavors.
Dude, yeah,
I prefer the other one. Yeah.
Just at least we have humidity here, dude. Andy's running. Dude, did you see his humidifier setup? It's a brute trash can that he jerry-rigged the humidifier thing on the lid so that it's constantly drawing from
using that as the reservoir.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It's actually
Andy, did you just see Andy goes, "It's a little warm. I'm in the car with the AC on full blast, sweating my balls off." Dude, I don't know how you do it out there. I don't know how you do it. I would like 119 degrees. That's lizard shit.
Crazy.
So we also paired. I'm trying to think. What other? We got a little bit off track. What were we talking about, Justin Smith?
Centipedes.
Okay.
The Murnus has to go west or north.
Andy.
One of the two.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm worried that
Andy,
by the time
Andy sent me Evready. Oh, thank you, Andy, for the Evready and the Cordatus. They are
I need more
freaking awesome. Yeah, Cordatus are absolutely beautiful.
That's hands down
one of my favorite
baboons. Those in the market.
And I'm definitely excited to get Andy back on and talk about, how pairing Cordatus went. So that'll be cool. But the Evready are doing awesome. I sent Andy some Whitebeards too. So Andy is a MASH disciple. He is part of the Centipede gang. Trying to think. I'm still establishing some blood pythons. I've got 22 new hatchlings. So that's a blast. Some of them are eating really good. Some of them are kind of lackluster, but I'm not super worried about it. They'll figure it out. And if they don't, I'll just feed them to the Karibo. Tell me I'm wrong.
Garbage disposal.
So I'm trying to think. What other stuff do I have going on? King snake eggs are still in the incubator. Two of them have gone the distance so far. All the other ones went bad. Like, yeah, 2 or 3 other ones went bad. So waiting on that. We'll see kind of what the word is. So hopefully those kings make it. I've still got your immature Rufus here. I need to I've been hitting him so hard with food, dude, because he's almost there, man. He's mature next molt, dude. They don't get big.
Yeah.
They don't get big at all. And my female is an absolute beast. So Just kind of feeding him up, feeding her up, feeding up that lividus. We do not. What about that lividus I sent you, dude? Is it dead or do you still have it?
I have 2.
Yeah, I bet you one of those is a boy because you're always finding boys, dude.
Probably.
Like, it's just how you are. Do you think you could figure that out?
Probably within the next 2 molts, maybe. They're still kind of small.
The boys don't get super. I know they're still.
Well, I
kinda
mean,
small.
like the problem too is like the albistriatus and stuff. They hold their molts hostage, and so getting to them kind of requires you to like destroy everything.
Yeah.
One of the Vietnam Silvers molted, and I can't get to it, and I'm very tempted to just go ahead and be like, cool, we're gonna rehouse you now, so I can pull that molt, but I also kind of feel bad and don't want to. So, but I'm convinced that one's probably a female. I think all 3 of my Vietnam Silvers are females. 2 for sure.
I have a male, so feed them. I have a confirmed male. He's not mature. He's pen, and I've been just throwing food at him because my female's a friggin' beast.
One of my Fimbriatus finally molted too after being.
Is it a boy? We need.
I think
dude, we need boys.
Is.
Oh, please! My female's ready.
The one that I did not get a molt from recently, I think, is the one that I believe to be a male.
Okay, but because my female's ready.
Those have been so strange, man. Like, out of all the spiders I have, I probably see those the least in comparison to literally everything. Like, I never see my Fimbriatus, dude. Never.
Dude, I see mine all the time.
Yeah, mine's never out.
Huh. Well, all I gotta say is, when you get a boy Fimbriatus, dude, my female's ready, my girl's ready. So
in my luck, they're probably both males.
Perfect, dude. We have a bunch of girls up here in Massachusetts, so I freaking love the Chilobrachys.
Fimbriatus are a lot of fun. I mean,
dude, I really like Discalus.
I just like how much I just like the
Huahini.
Nah.
The golds and the purples on the males are fucking crazy. Huahini are a very underrated Chilobrachys. Krang Kraken are super underrated. I really like Discalus.
I dig the electric blues, man. Like that, especially cool like you see the pictures and stuff, but once you see those legs in person, man, it's
those blues.
God,
them blues.
It's like not a more fitting common name than that.
The electric blue. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't think I could agree more. All mine were boys, so just kind of waiting for more electric blues to show up here from you that are boys.
One of my Subfusca I had pegged as a male for a while. I checked that molt recently because it's a female, so that was surprising.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain.
No.
Subfusca.
Yeah, no, that's a dub. Like I don't think you're upset at all. I had a bunch of Akai's molt and they all chewed them up.
Those I haven't really had that issue with mine. Like mine hold on to them for a while, but they do eventually kick them out. It just takes what feels like an abnormally long time for them to finally give it up.
Yeah. Had some of my Sea Hawkeye, the something Colig Sea Hawk. What is it? Coriamocnemus. CoremioCnemis, the Malaysian purple femur, dude. They're fucking cool.
Yeah, I dig those a lot.
Yeah, they were molting. picked up an Enzendami, Augucephalus Enzendami from Dritz. That thing, I love the shape of the turret burrow that they make. I think that's really interesting. Devin gave me some Namaquinensis that I really like. I have a golden. Do you have that golden black from Dritz still?
No, he never sent me one.
Oh, he never sent you one?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I have one. That's doing good. I've been doing a lot of baboon stuff.
Yeah, one of the Meridian Alice I have is, I believe, a male.
Oh, sick. So mine rolled.
Did it?
Yeah.
I have two.
My Lugardi's doing
one,
awesome.
And then I have one that I got, I think, from Dritz a couple months ago from Palm Street.
Okay.
And
yeah.
That one I believe to be a boy so far. I have some more Ornata molts to look at from the Felix group.
Yep. Shout out to Felix.
The Uataman that I have, one of those looks to be a boy, and the other one molted, and I could not get it to cooperate under the scope, so it just fell apart. So I
really would like to see how you do the scope stuff when I visit. I'd like to see a scoping session with Justin Smith.
I did I shot a little video on my phone of it, but I never posted it because I was like,
I'll shoot a good video. I actually got a pair of meta glasses, so I'll shoot a nice meta video.
I shot it and I was like, why am I doing this? I don't know what I'm talking about. What are we doing?
You're like, I hate robots. I hate automation. Why am I using
it was like a 15-minute video too. And I was like,
yeah. Whoa, Justin, 15 minutes, dude? What are you doing? Reading the Bible?
No. I'm trying to like look at a mold. Well, actually, no. I took this like neck mount thing for my phone. And so I'm like trying to work around it and like pay attention to what I'm doing, but also check to see if the camera's in focus and like
you're like,
But I talk about like the scope itself and, you know, features and what I do and don't like about it, and then like how I actually go about doing it. I don't know.
You're fast and loose, dude. I like it.
Is there any other way to be?
I guess not, dude. Not in your neck of the woods.
I got some of the, I think 2 of the Rufalata so far look boy.
Okay.
I know for sure I have 2 male Ornata, not from the Felix group, but from the
prior purchase. Yep.
Prior purchase. And I have the 1 female out of that first trio that I bought. So I've got a handful of pokies that are going to be free agents at some point. That male Metallica looks so, I'll say male, quote unquote, that Mike sent. Looks like it's about to frickin' explode. And that female just molted like 3 weeks ago. And oh my God, man. I understand why people love Metallica so much. Like that is, anytime those things are out, I'm like, holy shit. I still like Ornata and Sophiska, man.
Yeah, Ornata's my favorite. But I'll tell you right now, the purples on the Striata are very underrated.
See, to me, almost like Striata almost seems more like greenish to me than anything else.
I haven't found that in my experience.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe it's just the shitty lighting in my room, or I'm like,
could be your colorblind.
I don't know.
Could be the diabetes talking.
Could be the diabetes talking.
The old Sugarfoot acting up again.
Yeah.
The old Sugarfoot won't quiet down.
But I'm waiting on that Metallica to mold and see what we're dealing with.
Pair him up, dude.
And
yeah.
Britney Spears is
sacked up just with Justin Smith.
Boy,
dude.
that's a big bitch. That female Metallica is
Listen, Justin, thick women only. Thick women only. Okay.
Okay. I have that male Akaya. I never really see him either. I just pop in periodically to throw some food in and hose him down.
Is he mature?
No, I don't think so. He's got to be close. The females, I think, still have.
I'm pretty sure Mike is looking for an Akaya male, and same with Andy.
Yeah, because I have the 2 girls, and those have been doing great. But that male is just weird. I don't see him ever.
Yeah, I mean,
The
he's
females
a sniveling male.
the females I at least see in the mornings when I go in to turn on the lights and stuff. Like they'll at least be out. But
Right.
that male, dude, the only way I know that he's still kicking is like because there's a new streak of shit on the ceiling of the like that's it.
I mean, dude, yeah, feed the shit out of him because Mike and Andy need a boy. So it's always a blessing to collaborate with Mike and Andy. I kept trying to pawn off more centipedes on Andy, and he was like, "I don't know, dude."
Because he
like, dude,
he knows he has limits.
You know who got a centipede?
Limits.
You know who got a centipede?
Who?
Anna.
That's cool.
Yeah, Anna's got a white beard.
I'm sure, she loves it.
Mason. She's like, this is.
Dude, were you in on that joke when Mason sent me that box of stuff and he put a little vial with some moss in it and put a white beard label on, and I looked at it, I was like, motherfucker. I was like, Phil, most definitely, like.
Yep.
I was like, and then I emptied it very carefully, and I was like, wait, is there actually nothing in here? Was there supposed to be something in here?
Funny. That's so funny.
Because I was at work and I was like,
I know you were
looking through the vial, and like it dumped out the moss and was like digging through it. I'm
like, oh shit, dude, this is gonna be bad. Like, fuck, yeah. Oh man, dude,
I know Phil had something to do with this, without a doubt.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny, dude. Yeah, Mason's got good memes, dude. He's got some Hainanum too that he's hoping to work with. I picked up some Hainanum. So I got some Hainanum plings. Which is really exciting. We love the Asian peds.
I'm waiting on that male Bambus dude. He's also looking like he's about.
What's his name? What's his name?
I haven't named him yet.
Troy Polamalu.
Because he got the luscious locks as the head and shoulders.
Yeah, bro.
I'm down with it.
All right, Troy Polamalu, dude. See what he's got going on.
And then if he gets severely fucked up by the female, we call him Shazier.
Yeah. Wow.
That was dark.
That was tough. That was too soon. Yeah, we could definitely do that, dude.
Dude, I remember seeing that, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that dude's dead. Like that dude's toast.
He might die." So we call it traumatic brain injury.
Dude, his neck disappeared.
I know. Yeah, just
into
stopped
his body.
For a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just. Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's okay. We don't need that.
Or should I just name them all Gary Busey?
I mean, dude, so that's another thing is like Gary Busey is really funny.
Gary Busey, the first, the second, the third, all the way to
like it's like I name all my male centipedes Mike. Some sort of Mike. So like you could do something like that.
Yeah, that boy, he's I'm expecting a molt from him like literally any day.
Wow. Then what, dude? Then you got to call Dritz on the phone and be like, listen, man, it happened.
Then I get to fuck shit up.
You better protect him.
Do my best.
Whatever that means. You got to protect
Whatever
him.
that means, yeah. I mean, shit.
You got to protect him, bro. He's one of the few, bro.
That male Murnus, dude, he's just cruising all the time, and I'm worried that by the time temps get good enough to ship him out, he's going to be on his last leg.
Did you tell him to stop?
Yeah, we had.
Did you ask nicely?
We sat down and had a conversation the other night.
Yep, he wasn't having it.
Give it up, and he just won't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know if it's like a language barrier or what, but usually they never respond to that.
It wasn't listening to me at all.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it cools down and you can get some.
One of my other Mira molted too within the last day or so.
What is it, Justin Smith?
I don't know. I have the mold. I got to look. I think it's a female.
Wow, you think it's a female?
It didn't look like a male.
Masculine. Didn't look masculine.
Didn't look like Gary Busey.
Gary Jerome
Looks more like a Winona Ryder.
I can't believe that you didn't know that Jerome Bettis used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm not super hip to sports, man. Just like cars, I know the bare minimum. Oh, okay. Andy said ice pack, phase pack, pulled for pickup. We're good to go.
Wow. Andy just like
put Gary Busey II on ice.
Said, "Get Gary in the box, Justin."
I think he's
put Gary in the box.
He's ready, man. He's cruising. Like
dude, Andy said it's happening, dude. Andy just said it's happening. You have to do it now. There's nothing you can do but what Andy said.
Like when I sent you stuff, it worked out because we had this weird window where temps were
but also
cool for a weekend. Like
it was really nice.
It was, like a
it
perfect
was
window.
really nice when you shipped to me.
And
I
then
wasn't like worried
as soon
at all.
as everything else, as soon as that box got to you, all the temperatures were like, "Yep, we're going back to roasting everybody." So
yeah. I don't know. All I know is that
and I'll use moss this time.
Yeah, that was a tough.
I'm still kicking myself for that.
That was tough to
pack up all those fucking spiders, and I'm like, man, there's got to be an easier way. And I have an entire tub of moss sitting at my feet while I'm questioning everything I'm doing.
Just literally inches from you.
Oh. You can afford labels. It's a luxury only some of us have, Russ.
Facts, Russ. No, that's actually an inside joke because some people complain about labels. That's fucking hilarious.
See, it is brutal because I do not use Morph Market for shipping.
Yep.
You still use Reptiles Express, which means
shut up, Reptiles Express.
Even with the discount I have on my account, it's still expensive. And there have been a couple times where I almost broke and was like, I'm going to try Morph Market. I go, no, I'm a man of my word. I've been talking about how I won't use Morph Market for several years now, and I'm not going to back out now. I'm going to support Mike and the boys at Reptiles Express.
I respect the shit out of that, dude. I'm just a cheap bastard, and I use Morph Market.
Yeah, and Mandy said, 90% of the time they're in travel, it's at night, and temps are cooler. Like, for sure, it's still... They got to get on a truck that afternoon to go to Savannah and sit wherever in Savannah on the tarmac until they get on an airplane and then go to Memphis and do their thing. I'm not that worried about it. It's just if I don't have to ship when it's like crazy hot and stuff like this, I usually just won't. I'll just wait. But if Andy's on board and he's got that game plan,
dude, if Andy says, bro, look at him.
Because Morph Market is a robot.
He's a robot. Automation.
So my concern with that, okay, is if everyone just starts using the one guy, all our other options are going to disappear, and then that one guy is going to be able to do whatever he wants with pricing. We're screwed because there's no other options.
Okay. I'm glad, dude. I'm hip, dude. I'm hip.
It's just where I'm at.
I love
Amazon as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
But if there's some stuff that I can buy local, I'll support local. I try to, within reason. I'm on a shipping ban. No one will send to me because it's 100 degrees at night. No, that's fair.
That is just a tough.
I have an entire box of phase packs because one of my buddies got out of Dart Frogs and stuff. So he's like, "Hey, I got all these shipping supplies. You want them?" And he just gave me like a bunch of boxes and phase packs, and so I've got supplies. Like I'm not.
Wow.
I got plenty of stuff. Just gotta do it.
Just gotta use it. Heck yeah! I'll even pack it up for you, Justin. If you're. Oh no, you're gonna send it next week. Yeah, dude. I want Katie to take a video of you packing up a male baboon, dude.
No, it's the skeleton, the Ephibopus.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that too.
He's fine. He's pretty. Homeboy's determined. He's got one thing. He's got one mission, and everything else outside of that is.
Yeah, he's one of them ones.
He don't care. And
He's
since I
one of
packed
them
up I
ones.
had all that practice packing up all that stuff to send to you, I'm much more confident that I can, like, this is going to be a breeze. I got it.
Yeah, dude, it's literally not bad at all. Once you do one, you can.
When you do it
basically
with
do
moss,
that.
though, I am curious. Do you
So much easier.
right? But are you filling up that vial like what, a third of the way with moss, putting the spider in, and then putting more moss in behind it?
Depends on the size of the spider, but yeah, I'm always making sure there's like, it's kind of a spider sandwich, right? But it's not a tight sandwich.
Right.
There's enough space for the spider to molt if it needs to.
Well, that's not going to be an issue because homeboy ain't molten.
You're right. He's trying to fuck.
Dude. I gotta say, those Ephibopus, when they mature, they are ugly little bastards.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty spider when they molt, man.
No, it's just a
The
brown
females,
thing.
like, it's freaking incredible. But like that male, he came out and I saw those legs. I was like, oh my god, what happened? It's like, Jesus, looked like a freaking sick chihuahua.
Poor guy, man. He's trying his best. Okay.
He's getting his steps in. That's for damn sure.
He's trying to clap them cheeks, dude. You should send Andy a rhino. What? Who said that?
I gotta produce some.
That's also true. That helps.
Send him another house snake. Maybe. If those eggs are good. I don't know.
What do you incubate them on?
Moss.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to like. I hate vermiculite. Like, I will not use vermiculite because to me it's like fucking glitter and it's everywhere all the time. You never remove it from yourself.
You don't wear gloves?
It doesn't. Even if you do, it doesn't matter. It ends up. It's glitter, man. You've been to like Hobby Lobby or something, and like
I have. So I've been to Hobby Lobby
glitter
and
come
I've
from.
used vermiculite to incubate blood python eggs twice.
I don't like vermiculite. I don't like it.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Not a fan.
Yeah, what do you do for chondro eggs then if you get them?
Those I do. So the first time I did them above water, which was fine, but the issue is the box I was using didn't have like a super good seal on the lid, so I was having hydration issues with the eggs. So next time I do it, I'll probably do like perlite or something. That seemed to work better for some friends that also tried it over water, and then the following year they got eggs and they did it on perlite, and they had it's a much easier ride when they did that.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay,
so
cool.
Probably perlite. I don't know. I also like the aquatic plant soil a lot.
Yeah,
because it changes colors. Like, you can tell when it's dry because it's a completely different shade than when it's wet.
Yeah, and that's like really helpful for sure.
Yeah, and then I don't know, colubrids. It's usually doesn't matter what.
I just do moist. I just
put
did
it on moss.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's fine.
It's a
put it in this somewhere. Yeah. Andy will take a house snake, so that's hype.
See, I told him he's gonna get the bug, man.
He has it.
House snakes are.
He's got centipedes.
So much
dude.
fun, man.
Andy's a MASH disciple.
Use dirt for my hog noses. Yeah, I know. Like Chris Montross, when he does lay boxes, he gives them
topsoil,
big thing of topsoil, and they dig them. They get down in there, man. Drop them.
Yep, works every time. Topsoil's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Bless you. Or you're yawning.
Yawning.
I
was gonna add something else snake related that I can't. I'm gonna try for Conicus come like January.
Oh, that's exciting.
Think I can get them there. Me and Phil were talking about that on Snakes and Stogies a week before last. I just got to figure out a way to
Officer Wolf.
Bump up the female's heat a little bit so she gets more of a hot spot. So when she is gravid, she can, regulate a little easier than.
Okay, there you go.
Because I run my room pretty much ambient right now. I found, as far as topsoil goes, and I don't know if you're partial to certain brands, but the Ace Hardware brand of topsoil is real nice.
I use Timberline.
I mean, not that it matters because I have it, but I don't use it because I'm bougie and get the BioBlend ZoomEd shit from PetSmart for an arm and a leg. But
dude, you're crazy.
I like it.
I don't know how you. I don't know
It's
how you
actually
live.
so it's cheaper on the app than it is in store. So I'll buy it for like $5 cheaper than in store, and then just do pickup. I don't know why they have it set up that way, but
Dude, I don't know how you. I don't know how you live your life.
we've talked about this fast and loose, dude. Raw dog it.
Yeah, but I made like 100 pounds of substrate for $16.
Where do you keep it all though?
My basement in a tub.
Hmm.
And then I bring it up 5-gallon bucket at a time.
That's nice.
Because, yeah, I mean, Justin, I don't know. I just kind of think outside the box because I
don't have anywhere to put 100 fucking pounds of dirt. I don't have.
Okay,
we don't
you don't
have
have to.
basements here, dude.
You don't have to. You don't have to get 100 pounds at a time. You could just get a 40-pound bag, and then mix that with sand
Where am
for
I going to put that?
$4. Hopefully, with spiders in a box. Yeah,
Phil,
Justin Smith.
if you saw my garage, you would think I was a hoarder. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. There's just a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My room is small. You'll see that and you'll understand.
Okay. I'm not like
It'll all make sense.
So all makes
Everything,
sense. Yeah.
all your questions will be answered
All...
when you see it.
Like, wow, this is where Justin Smith lives.
Like fucking Hagrid trying to live with the hobbits, dude.
Do you hit your head on the ceiling at your house?
No, I do on like some of the fan chains and stuff. I'll get knocked on the forehead.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, all right.
But
yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's
I find sand gets algae. I prefer to mix my soil with West Texas dirt. He gets that Aphonopelma dirt.
Yeah, bro, it's special. That Aphonopelma dirt, that's actually awesome, Justin.
Speaking of, I got that bicoloratum that I think has also been in pre-molt for like 9 months.
And for 10 years?
I don't know if it's a male or female, and I really am curious.
Yeah.
Because I do love that spider, and I would love to cherish it for decades.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is you're actually going to retire by the time it matures.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That classy female, boy, you get to see that classy female. You're gonna,
dude, I'm gonna itch.
You're gonna know you won't, man. You're gonna want some, but I will give you $5 to stick your hand in the sturmy tub and dig around a little bit.
Yeah, if you come to Massachusetts and you put your hand in the fucking centipede stubs and start digging around, I'll do that with the sturmy. We'll see who wins.
What am I gonna do with them when they mature?
Hopefully,
I think my hypothesis is gonna molt. He's holed himself up.
I would send him to someone with a female. That's what I would do.
I'd have to like put him in a fucking small dog carrier, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably would.
Like it was like I'm shipping a cat.
Local pickup only.
Dude, they're so cool though. I love those things.
Or you'd have to pick up a female apophysis and fucking do it. Pairing Sturmy with Corey.
Pairing Theraphosa period has got to be a sight.
So scary. It's so scary.
It's crazy.
I don't want to
watching it with the mirror was cool, but I can only imagine.
So like fucking dinosaurs, bro.
Crazy.
I'm so good with that, dude. I can't. It's like you're like trying to protect yourself because like if they hair you in the face, you're gonna die.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do well with that.
I think I honestly had a worse time with the rose hairs when I was boxing that female up to send to Dritz. I think I had more
Very sweet
irritation
spider.
from that than I
Mhm.
did from either the Sturmy or the Apophysis.
Yeah, so for me, it's the Pamphibedius that get me the worst. But yeah, I don't want to touch a Sturm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go in there and like play with them and shit, but like,
Right.
I just found that the Gramastola
Right.
like really chewed up my wrist and shit.
Yeah.
And I have yet to
Yeah.
have that happen to that degree with any of the Theraphosa, but
You just haven't tried hard enough.
I do. I mean, now I think I figured out where I keep getting hairs from though, because periodically I will just like get the little blisters and stuff all over my hand. I'm like, where the fuck are these hairs coming from? I think anytime I go to open the lid to that Sturmy tub to throw food in there, I think there's somehow in there. So I wear gloves now. Anytime I go to open,
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah, I got a box of gloves. I stole a box of gloves from work, and now I use those anytime I'm doing anything with the Sturmy tub because that's where they got to be coming from. There's nothing else.
Has to be. What else? Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. You know what I mean? You can just kind of glove up.
Russ said, "Why not? You play with your mirror when we tell you not to."
He's right. He might be right, though.
I don't play with the mirror.
He did.
I look at the mirror and move on. We've been over this like 5, 6, like 5 seconds.
I am the mirror. So what are those house snakes? Are they just brown house snakes? Are they?
So the female that I got from Keller, he had her for a while. She's a long-term captive. She's just a fulligenosis, I believe.
Okay.
And then the other one, the male.
Yep.
I bought that pair, and they were labeled as fulligenosis.
Yeah.
But they also, they kind of have that capensis sort of patterning on the neck, but I don't know if that's strictly a capensis thing. I asked my buddy Jade, who is also South African and has a lot of house snakes, and I'm like, dude, what do you think? And he's like, I think they're house snakes. I was like, okay, because those things have turned into such a taxonomic clusterfuck, man. That he's like, pair them. He's like, give them a shot. They're
see what happens.
Yeah. So. They should both be fulligenosis. That's what they're labeled as. Okay. I sent you the picture of the female a while back.
She's beautiful. She's
Warren
pretty.
What she is. And I think Warren was like, yep, that's a house snake. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's what Warren said. He's like, I don't know what I could label that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do want some of the lineatus, though, those striped.
Dude, I want some of those freaking T negative albino shit that he has.
I have a pair of I don't know if it's a pair. I have 2 albinos from Dustin Black because he bred them. I don't remember if they're positives or negatives though.
You don't label your tubs?
I just have to go back and look. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Do you keep feeder cards?
I used to.
How do you know when you feed your snakes? No automation. Right.
Noggin, that's right.
Robots. Got them.
You also just mostly keep species that don't have to eat fucking constantly, like chondros and conicus.
So no Crebos? You don't keep Crebos?
I don't keep Crebos. But, man, I will say Billy Hunt was posting some pictures of some of his beauties the other day. I think he's got some Chinese or some Taiwans or something.
Dude, I was wait till I
was looking at those Taiwans and I was like, I might have to get me one of them.
No. Look at dude. You gotta wait till you see what I got with next season. I'm pairing my Taiwans, dude. My female's a friggin' screamer from PJ Cone, dude. PJ Cone, sorry. Taiwan beauties are some of my favorite beauty snakes, if not my favorite beauty snakes.
Dude, the yellows on the ones that he was posting, I was like,
stupid.
Lord, like,
they're stupid. He's got absolute diesel.
Look at him.
Yeah, he has absolute diesel. It's
like I've always liked the blues, but I don't know. I guess they're no worse
It's a
than a
lot.
glazed but that just
It's
I
a
don't know.
lot to
Like, I
manage,
like to look
dude.
at them, but I don't. The Ridley eye are cool. Jake has some Ridley eye, and he's like, dude, they're
Yeah,
the worst.
really
They're
are
terrible.
sweet.
So, but I've heard like Taiwans and
Look at that. Look at what I just sent you on Facebook.
Stuff. I like the calicos a lot.
Look what I just sent you on Facebook, bro.
Buddy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That lives in my house. I got a pair of those, dude.
What a freaking beast.
Yeah, dude. She eats medium rats.
How big is she? Like
6 footer.
6? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big snake.
Yeah, they just look like fun.
They're awesome, dude. I'll send you one or whatever you want when I produce them next year. My male's a horn dog, so I'm gonna pair them.
Yeah, I think I'm finally sort of getting to a point to where it's like if I'm gonna keep a new species, I'm okay with just having like one just to have and enjoy, and
And they're so easy with beauties, like ambient, like you can just throw food at them. They grow on air, like they're so easy.
You ever feed yours eggs? Like you ever do like quail eggs or anything?
Quail eggs, yep. Yep. Giving them to my Crebo, giving them my male Crebo, my false water cobra, and my Taiwans. My male Taiwan was not able to figure it out. My female ate a couple. My male Crebo ate a couple. The other snakes could not figure it out.
That's had my experience with them for the most part too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have some Bairds and some corns go for them, no problem. The wild caught corns especially, like we're all about it. Go figure. And then I'd have some that just would like completely ignore it. They're like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Russ said, what? You don't want to breed everything you keep? That's insane, Justin. No, I mean, no. If I get a Taiwan and I like enjoy it so much that I'm like, I could see myself taking a crack at breeding them. Like, why not? But it's not the first. Yeah, it's not the first plan of attack.
No automation.
No automation. I used to do cards, man, and it just
don't do cards. Don't do automatic lights.
Guess what?
What?
I missed everything by hand too.
That's fine.
How is that fine? You don't use a Mist King?
No. Why would I use a
for your
Mist King?
Spiders or anything? You just
no. I just keep with an adequate substrate depth and make sure my substrate mixture is like it drains properly. I don't need a Mist King. I actually have an electric sprayer, so I just press a button and it sprays really efficiently. But that might be too automated for you, Justin. Yeah, Justin's got to pump the sprayer by hand, bro. You're all missing the
point. I don't even use those. I use the little continuous like fine mist bottles. I break them all the time. I go through like probably 2 a month. And they're like $5 a piece. But I like that the mist is super fine. It's almost damn near like a fog.
Yeah, but what if you need to soak substrate down to the bottom?
I have a bigger thing for that.
Okay,
I'm saying for like misting things and like things down, I prefer the finer mist.
Oh, a man of fine mist.
Yeah,
the fine misting man. I like that.
Look, I have no issues with automation. Okay,
it's.
I just don't want it to. I don't want to rely on it entirely.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, no,
about the robots taking over and
you're
how
just really funny, Justin. No, I think you're just wicked funny.
We become a safe place for robots.
Yeah.
Robots.
Yep. Robots. Yeah.
Who's laughing now when we're in like an assembly line like cows when they're getting milked?
That's exactly what we're in right now.
Robots are just having their way with us. Like
it's
gonna happen. See, Andy's already on his way out. He said Alexa runs my life.
Yeah.
What happens tomorrow if the grid goes down, Andy, and Alexa isn't there for you?
Dude, I don't know.
What do
It'll
you
just
do
be...
if your power if the grid in Boston goes down and your lights don't turn on their own or off on their own? What do you do?
How are the lights going to turn on or off if the grid is down?
That's what I'm saying. That if it's not going to automate and work,
Well, there's no power. So if there's no power, the lights aren't going to
so
turn
what
on.
do you do?
Well, you have to wait for the power to be turned back on by, the municipal company.
What if it gets fried?
Yeah, but that
What
has
if-
nothing to do with
What if
automation.
North
How
Korea just slaps us with a big old EMP PP
Yep, you're right.
and
Yep, that's
like
what will happen. Yeah. I'll generate electricity like a hamster running on a wheel.
until you get something else to do it for you?
You're like a robot.
No, like those damn what's the water windmill things they use to generate electricity?
Oh, one of those guys, yeah.
Water windmill. I don't remember the name of them. Come on,
Yeah.
give me a break.
Dude, I don't know. I can't read right now.
Someone, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I can't read.
What are you gonna use?
I don't know
like
anything.
The sewers. You use the Boston sludge to power your hamster wheel.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the only viable, response / course of action at this point in time.
Russ is not happy with me. I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. I know it has a name, but I don't remember what it is. It's late, and I'm old. Did you see that OpenAI reported that one of the AI bots escaped into the internet?
I don't even know what that means.
You know what it means, Phil? Okay.
The robots.
It's artificial intelligence currently. Eventually, it's not going to be artificial anymore. It's just going to be intelligence because it's going to have the answers to everything and be able to answer its own questions and think for itself.
That sounds crazy, dude.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Skynet is going live, dude.
It's already live.
It's already
Did you take the blue pill or the red pill? Did you take the blue pill or the red pill?
I took both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I was going to say I grabbed them both.
Used them as suppositories.
Yeah. Right up my nostrils. Do you have anything else you want to cover?
No, I mean, thanks to me not knowing what a damn water windmill thing is called, I already feel dumb enough as is. So
yeah. I'm just.
I swear to God, y'all, they're called water mills.
It's called a water. Yeah, it's called a water. Yeah, it is.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Russ is driving. I think at this
Just is driving. He's
gonna drive off a cliff. We're done. We're done for. AI and these two idiots. Jesus.
Oh god, that's actually wicked funny. he's like, Justin, they're called watermills. He's like concerned father. Like, Justin,
look, okay, I'm tired. It's late. I'm getting old. I'm not old yet, but I feel like I'm getting there.
Approaching, dude. Pretty soon, I'm gonna show up to your house in scrubs and start taking your vitals.
Maybe, probably.
Yeah.
How's that neuropathy this week, Justy?
Did you take that medication? What? You're the type of guy to not wear your hearing aids too and just fucking yell.
AI told me not to take my medication because it make me piss my pants anytime you turn on the microwave.
Automation, dude.
For the record, I'm not like an AI conspiracy person. Like,
no, he's just Justin Smith.
I just it is gonna get weird. I'm convinced.
It's already weird.
Yeah, well, it's gonna get weirder. It's gonna get
good.
It's gonna get more bizarre.
Kinky.
Spiders are pretty cool.
Yeah, join Tarantula Addicts.
Discord.gg/TA.
The one and only. Shout out to Noah and Annabelle for just kind of running that community seamlessly. Obviously, we want to shout out Poke Garden for the cool pokies and the cool shirts.
Felix.
That's what I got. That's all I got right there.
Go check out his episode we did a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man when it comes to pokies. And he's just a good dude.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I would buy him lunch.
Discord.golf/Tango Alpha. There you go.
So that's where all the cool kids are.
And then FullViewsApparel.com.
.com.
Shirts, hats, Daytona pickup currently available. I have some people
Honda Daytona
that pick up, that choose Daytona pickup, but they're not going to be at Daytona, so I have to send some emails saying, hey, if you're not going to go, you kind of have to pay me shipping.
Right.
So, we do have some awesome stuff lined up. Phil and I sat on the phone yesterday for about 45 minutes telling secrets in our nightgowns, eating cookie dough.
Yep.
And we have a handful of people lined up for the next couple episodes for at least the next month almost.
I got a couple good dates in the calendar, and I just actually had someone reach back out to me. I'm not going to say who it is. But yeah, we have some stuff going on. Justin, I'll follow up with you after this in regards to,
Phil's organized. I am not.
My brain.
He just couldn't take it anymore.
I literally was like, dude, are you home from work? I need to call you. Because I can't do this hey, what, nah, dude, I got to have shit written down. I'm a visual learner. I got to have, I still have a calendar that I write stuff down in because I'm insane.
What a nerd.
Dude, I got to have
brain happy. It makes me happy
My brain.
With certain things, but for the most part, it's a fucking free for all in here, man.
I think my house would scare you, dude.
Is it like a serial killer's with how clean and orderly it is?
It's pretty clean.
Yeah. Mine's not dirty, okay? For the record, I'm not a dirty person. I'm just a cluttered person.
Yeah.
But it's organized chaos, okay? Because sometimes Katie will move something that I had in a specific spot, even though it didn't look like it. It was like a Where's Waldo thing. It doesn't. You don't think it is a specific thing, like a specific space or place for something. Mm-hmm. Jesus, I'm having a stroke.
Katie seems really nice. She asked me if I wanted fried chicken. I was like, yeah. So, I think, I think I'm gonna
from that spot.
Yeah.
Why did you move it from there? That's where it went. That's where that pair of scissors sat forever.
Right.
I put them in the drawer where they belong. I'm like, no, that's where they were. That's where they belong. Because when I need them, I know they're in that spot. Okay.
Justin, I think you're so funny, dude. I think you're so funny.
I was driving and literally pulled off the side of the highway to send you a video.
Yeah, Russell sent us a video.
Uh-oh.
He sent me a video. I'm dead. It's probably a watermill, dude.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't opened it. I don't know what it is.
I'll share it. Did you see it? Poor dude's like, are you my girlfriend? And Russ is like, hell no.
Hey, get the fuck away from me. That's actually really funny.
Dude's just on a mission doing this thing and he just gets accosted by a random bystander.
Stuff happens, man. It's it's Texas. Yeah. Everything's bigger out there.
Yes. It's like another country. We'll see everybody later.
Join Tarantula Addicts.
Yeah. Be cool.
Thanks for listening.
Toodaloo.